Hi guys, it's Risa. How you doing? So today I'm excited to teach you how to make, not my recipe, but the Mud Hustlers Bundt cake, okay? I know a lot of people have been complaining that it's not working out for them, so I'm hoping that if I show you how I make it, I know a lot of people love it, and it's worked out very well for me, so I figured I can teach you how I do it. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees, and you're going to take your Bundt pan and spray it really well. I just buy this cooking spray from Costco, the Kirkland, and you're just going to spray it really well so nothing sticks. And I just have a regular size Bundt pan, okay? It doesn't come out super high. I've never doubled the recipe. I never double recipes, usually for cakes. But it's a nice size, all right? All right, my oven is beeping because I've already preset my oven. You're gonna have to take 2 bananas. Now, I heard that the ones from the freezer are watery, so I just used 2 very ripe bananas, and I've mashed it up really well, as you can see, and that's it. You're going to need the Kodiak protein mix. I'm using the dark chocolate. It comes in different flavors, peanut butter, buttermilk, caramel, salted caramel I heard. I've never bought that one, but I really love the chocolate because I'm a chocolate fan. But you don't have to use this one. You can use other ones that you want, half a cup, all right? I use the Quest protein powder. You're gonna need 2 scoops. I'm just using the peanut butter flavor, but I've used the vanilla one. I heard the salted caramel one, but if you find a different protein powder that works, you can use that. A tablespoon of cocoa, a 1/4 cup of applesauce. I just use unsweetened. 2 tablespoon of baking powder, 1½ cups of water is all you need, and a couple tablespoons I used the PB2 powder. So I'm just going to mix the dry ingredients first, and I'm going to take my ½ cup of the protein powder. There's 2 scoops here of the Quest I've already measured out, a tablespoon of the cocoa. You can use whatever brand you have, a tablespoon of the baking powder. Make sure I get it all here. 2 tablespoons of the PB2. I love the PB2. It's my favorite. I love anything peanut butter and chocolate. Hence I have the peanut butter powder. And now I'm going to add my wet ingredients. So 1½ cups of water, a 1/4 cup of applesauce, unsweetened. Just going to stir that up and add the bananas. I mean, that didn't take long at all, especially when you have all your ingredients ready for you to make, and that's a key thing. Make sure you have everything out and just stir it up. Just going to move that out of the way. Get my spatula and just make sure everything's incorporated. After I take it out, I let it cool for a little bit, and then I place it on a plate. Let it get nice and cool. You can eat it like that, or you can let it get cold and you can make a frosting, which you can check on my YouTube video that I use with powdered SKEWER and cocoa and peanut butter powder, and it's really good. You could add some chocolate chips to this. You could add some almonds on top. You just have to account for the smart points. So for this, it's 8 smart points for the whole thing. Not that you're going to eat the whole thing. And then keep it in the fridge or in the freezer, okay? Because with these kind of recipes, better to keep in the fridge. You can always microwave it a little bit if you want it warm again. It's super delicious. I like keeping it in the freezer, and I just cut it up into slices. So when I feel like having a piece of cake, I can just keep it out or just microwave it for a few seconds and you feel like you're having a fresh piece of cake. Don't over microwave it, just for a few seconds. Otherwise it'll turn out to be like sponge and we don't want to eat that. That wouldn't be very good. So you saw this didn't take very long. And I'm going to stick it in the oven and then I'm going to show you. I always have to taste it. It tastes delicious, but I'm not putting anything on top today. Just putting it in the oven. Hold on. I'm going to set it for 30 minutes. And then I'll be back to show you what it looks like. See you soon. I'm back. So I just want to show you that I've taken the cake out. So here it is. And I always take a wooden little skewer and I just test it. You put it in, make sure that it comes out clean. And then I let it sit for a couple of minutes. And I usually just take a knife and go around the sides just to make sure that it doesn't stick. And I take a plate, just want to make sure, and I just take it out and let it fall out. And there it is. And here you go. You can still see that it's hot. I'm going to let it cool. And then I'm going to probably make an icing for it. It's a very simple icing. Basically, it's just cocoa, some sugar swerve, the powdered sugar, and some PB2 and a little bit of water, and you mix that up. You can check out my YouTube video for the recipe. So I hope you love this recipe, and I cut it up probably, you know, you should get about 8 slices, 6 slices, depends on how much you want. And then I keep it in my fridge or my freezer and in a nice sealed container. And then you can de-thaw it and you'll have it. If you're having company, it's delicious. You could even put some Cool Whip on top, sprinkle it with some chocolate chips or some almonds. I made some almonds because I think I'm going to put some on. I love to toast almonds. It's a great idea to get extra protein, and it tastes good and it's delicious. So I hope you love this video. Please share, subscribe, comment, like, and come visit me at Reese's Recipes and Weight Watchers Tips on Facebook. Bye for now.